When I used to think about going to a shelter, it really wasn't an option because I had this idea in my head that a shelter was a place where you would sort of roll out mats and that there'd be people there, uh, the kind of people that I didn't want to be around. And not as a snob or anything, but just I just had this idea that this was not a place that would be safe. Um, it wouldn't be safe for me, and it was certainly not like a safe place for my kids. And when I got to the shelter, it's not what I expected. It was a building that I passed many times before. I didn't realize that it was a shelter, and I didn't notice at the time when I arrived. I was in sort of a bit of a panic, I think, and I didn't notice all the security cameras. So it's a very secure place, and it's a safe house. So it's a safe place for you to be. It was certainly a safe place for me and my little kids to be. It was really nice. It wasn't at all what I expected. There was a big living room. There's a big dining room, two cooks at the first shelter that we were at. Wonderful ladies. They cooked great meals, and dinner, lunch, and breakfast were served, and we ate in the dining room. There was a garden out back that was fenced in and totally secure with cameras and a place for the kids to play, a couple of big swings for us to sit on, and there was for the women that smoke, there was a smoking area there, so that was all right for them. The rooms themselves were not at all what I expected either. We had our own little sort of apartment room with like a keypad for a code to get in, and that made it very secure. So we had beds, our own bathroom and shower, and it was a place where we could go and just even get away from other people if we needed a bit of quiet space to ourselves. When I actually ended up going to a shelter, it was because the police had given me a pamphlet and said, this is a pamphlet, these are some numbers on it, you might want to think about calling. And one of the things I decided to do that day was to call. And the lady on the other end of the phone was this was a crisis line I called. And I thought maybe I just need to talk to somebody. And she listened to my story, she listened to what was going on. She's obviously very good at detecting somebody in a crisis, and was able to say what I needed to hear, which was um, that I needed to come, that I needed to bring my children. She told me what to bring. She told me how to behave if my husband came home before I'd had a chance to leave the house. And I was just sort of in shock because I didn't think that this was something that I would be doing. I mean, I just phoned this number to find out. I really following instructions from the police telling me, you should maybe you think of phoning one of these numbers. There was counseling, there were groups, there was support, and I think that if I'd known beforehand that that's what it was going to be like, I think I might have gone earlier. Once I got to a shelter and got to this one particular one at first, I think the help that I got and the support that I got was really what I needed because I wasn't even aware that I was abused. I really wasn't. I was so confused, and my husband never hit me, so it didn't seem to me that I was abused. And I needed a lot of help kind of untangling my feelings and why was I so afraid then, and what had been going on.